Who's next?
Oh, you can record it then?
So the
Wait. Are we on already?
Are you videotaping yourself?
my kids.
Oh, selfie. Yeah, you're doing a moving selfie.
No, when you hear his question, you'll know what.
So this is our matrimony. Your niece to celebrate her marriage on a buff near the beach. How do you explain to her the importance of marriage in the presence of the church? You have 5 minutes. You know? Excuse me. It's my niece. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Harry. It's Brittany. Bendición, tío.
Hey, Brittany. Dios te bendiga. What's up?
I know you're a deacon now. And Joseph and I were planning on getting married next year. Isn't that exciting?
Oh my, that's wonderful. God bless you. What a blessing.
Well, we were wondering if you would do us the honor by marrying us.
Oh, not only would that be my honor, but I'm proud of you to seek God in the sacrament of marriage.
Absolutely. It would be great. We wanted to do it on the beach in Dominican Republic, where our family is from, around 6 o'clock, so we can see like the sun setting and the water behind us, the sand.
Hold it. My dear Brittany, tell me, why would you rather be married on the beach than at church?
I'm looking for a beautiful venue, you know? Like, those pictures last forever. You know, the setting, the backdrop, the water, the sand.
Church buildings offer outstanding beauty. New, old, intimate, or grand. There's over 16,000 churches in some of the nation's most beautiful wedding venues. Church buildings offer centuries of history. Imagine all the couples who have been married in our church, some of whom were our own family. In fact, your aunt and I, even your parents were married here at St. Fortunato. You can feel you're becoming part of history itself, the bigger plan, by being married in the same place as your relatives. We know that these sorts of connections can make your day even more special. But most important, the real reason for your joy is the Lord's blessing on your love.
The church is beautiful.
And after your wedding, you'll realize that a church is more than simply a wedding venue.
Theo, but the church, they run the whole wedding. I won't be able to put any input, make any decisions. I want vows, certain vows to be read.
You can be wholly involved completely in your own wedding ceremony here. You can even use an online ceremony planner to map it all out. You can make amazing vows in the church. You can only make vows this big in a church. These vows, made in public, will help you stay together and grow together where bride and groom become husband and wife in a lifelong covenant of marriage. What happened in Cana 2,000 years ago happens today at every wedding celebration. What makes your wedding full and profoundly true will be the presence of the Lord who reveals himself and his grace and gives his grace. It is his presence that offers the good wine. He is the secret to full joy, that which truly warms the heart. God and your church are there to help you and keep your vows. The priest or deacon has a very particular role to play in your wedding. They can blend ancient tradition and modern experience to reflect your story. Your wedding can be made personal, memorable, meaningful, and beautiful. A church wedding will add a spiritual dimension to your marriage. God's blessing is the main attraction for many couples. For most people, a church simply seems like the proper place to get married. the church, the sacred space, creating an atmosphere that makes marrying there a particularly special experience. Thoughtful, prayerful planning and participation in your Catholic wedding ceremony will bring many blessings to your married life.
I think she fell asleep.
Brittany, you still there?
You made that so clear. Everything explains a lot. So, how do we go about this? What's our first step?
Well, let's call the rectory and make an appointment with the pastor tomorrow.
That sounds great. We'll be so excited.
Love you, baby.
Bye.
Very good. Very, very good. However, you missed one really important point.
Okay, which one?
What is the really important point that Dr. Harry missed?
That they celebrate the wedding themselves.
Well, okay, yeah, but what did we spend all evening talking about, group?
Oh, the
The Eucharist! You forgot to include the presence of the Eucharist, which is really an important piece of this. I mean, it was very good. I mean, including the Eucharist is really very important in this discussion, because that really is the hub of the issue. So very good. Would you agree with me, Dr. John? Pardon?
The only thing I would say
In the
is,
presence of the Eucharist. I mean, you certainly can get married in the ceremony, but
No, I
you're still
like
in the
that.
presence of the Eucharist. So that's what's really important. That one of the real issues is in the presence of the Eucharist. Okay? Very good. Okay, you're going last time.
the only thing I would say
Yeah,
to you is that if she wants to get married on the beach.
Oh no, right, I forgot to mention that, right. And you could also, you could have a blessing.
Okay.
No, she can look for a Catholic chapel.
Right, no,
On the
so you
beach.
could get married at the church, right, and then have
You can do
a
that
blessing
too.
or a little ceremony outside, but the real sacrament of marriage
Well, that's
is
what
in the
I'm
church.
saying, that's
But
what
I forgot to
our
mention
daughter
that.
did. She